Hi, I'm Jim Donovan, and this is Change Your Thinking, Change Your Life. Learn how you can create the life you were born to live. During this introduction, you're probably asking yourself, who is this guy and why should I listen to him? And that's a good question to be asking. Before you take any course from anybody, you really need to know a little bit about what qualifies me to be doing this. Now, if you Google me on the web, you'll go to jimdonovan.com and Google my name, and you'll find all kinds of references to my articles and books and audio programs and things like that. I've been doing this work for now 16 years, going on 17 years. But my life didn't start here, obviously. Like most people, I started somewhere else. And for me, the beginning was at the bottom. I took my life all the way to the bottom, totally my own doing. I'm not blaming anyone. I don't blame anyone for anything in my life, but especially that. And my own habits took me from a reasonably middle-class existence over a 10-year period and then a total downward spiral until I hit bottom really hard. I wound up in one of the worst neighborhoods in New York City after going from Boston to California and back to New York. Finally, I hit where I couldn't take it anymore and I reached out for help. In my case, this was all totally my own doing. My own habits, my own lifestyles, my own excesses that brought me all the way to the bottom. When I woke up in a hospital ward, I had no job, no money, no friends, no home, no nothing. That was pretty much, that was it. I thought my life was over. And I was to learn later that it was just beginning. Because once I straightened out my problems, my own personal problems, I got some help for that, I became interested in personal development. And if you look behind me here, you'll see a number of books. That shelf up there, these are all my books, but these are all other people's books as well. And that's one of the things that changed my life. I started with reading everything I could get my hands on. I read Norman Vincent Peale and the Bible, and I read Zig Ziglar and Shirley MacLaine and Wayne Dyer and Brian Tracy and Tony Robbins. And I began to learn different things about this, and I've been studying this. This has been the subject of interest of mine for the last now 26 years. I began writing about it in 1992 in my Jim's Gems newsletter, and people seemed to like it. They liked what I had to say. I was writing about the things that I was learning because as I was learning them, I was applying them in my own life, and my life started getting better. It's like, wow, this is interesting stuff. I do this, and this is what happens. It's not rocket science. We all have stuff in our life that we want to change, that we want to make better. That's what it's about. It's about doing that. And that's what this program is about. I'm going to share with you my best information, my best strategies, my best ideas. And we're going to talk about things like visualization. We're going to talk about goals and dreams. We're going to talk about taking responsibility, taking ownership for your life. And that's one of the big problems we have in our society today. My goal here is that you get this stuff. I mean, I know it. I live it. I've been living it for many years. If you haven't been doing this work and you haven't been practicing these principles, now's a chance to learn it. This is going to be a very simple course. Here's what it comes down to. You can live your default life. You can just kind of go on like most people. You get up in the morning and you get dressed and you walk out the door and you hope for the best. I ask you one thing only, is that you come at this with an open mind. Just say, you know what, maybe I can be that person I really have wanted to be. Because I know deep inside of you, you have a dream. You know the one I'm talking about. It's the one that when you think about it, you go, wow, what would happen? Imagine if my life were like, wow, I can't just, wow. I promise you that everything that I say in this program is stuff that I live in my own life on a daily basis. And that it works. I know it works because it's worked for me. It's worked for people. My books now, I have had the privilege of having written 7 or 8 books that are in 22 countries around the world. It's all because of the work that I do. It's all because of what I learned that I pass on and I use in my life. And I've just been so blessed. I get email from people all over the world. I got the email many years ago that was very impactful in my life. A young woman that said, you know, dear Mr. Donovan, I just want to let you know my life will be different. P.S. My name is Kelly. P.S. I'm 17. I live in Sydney, Australia. And that was it. That made my life right there. To be able to do that, to be able to reach halfway around the world and touch the life of a young person and know that something I said, something I wrote, is going to give her a better life. And it will do the same for you. Just go work with me here and continue on with this course. And I wish you well. Whatever you do, whether you take the rest of this program or not, I wish you the best for your life. Thank you.